Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns with another field test shooting video for you this week. They should be both coming out this week. You should have seen the VP9, the HK VP9. Now these are Umarex T4E products. They're paintball pistols. We got a 68 caliber here I'm testing today, the .43 caliber that you might have seen already. And I have done a sort of outdoor shooting video where I actually use paintballs in these guns. It was just for fun, but it's pretty entertaining. I think lots of different cool camera angles. I actually use my Hover X1 camera to do a lot of the shooting there, so it's kind of neat if you want to check that out. I've also done my tabletop videos for both of these guns, so check out the tabletop video. But today we're going to test out the feet per second, so velocity. We can do that right now, and then we're going to test out accuracy. Now these are 5-round magazines, and by the way, with these yellow rubber balls, I'm not going to point at my face, but with these yellow rubber balls, they do tend to not fit the magazine super snug, so they can roll out. So I'm going to have to kind of like just be really careful about my aiming, because if I point down, these rubber balls can sometimes roll out. Just depends on their exact fit. The paintballs don't do that, by the way, just these rubber balls. So, okay, here we go. We're gonna pop it. There we go. So I've got the little red thing that tells me that this is live. So this is a brand new CO2. And let's see what kind of velocity we get. I'm expecting pretty decent. 197. That's okay. Whoa. 205, 190, it's going down a bit. And I just took out my target, 197. One more, here we go. 201, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So just around 200, I'd say. Now these are fairly large diameter rounds. They're .68 caliber, so they have a little more mass than like a .43. This .43 guy was getting closer to 300, but you know, it's not as heavy. So, but it was going a little faster. So decent, you know, it worked pretty good. Now let's test it out. I'm probably going to do 2 magazines. Well, this depends on if my target falls apart downrange, because that's like, that gives you an idea of the kind of, typically with pellets, BBs, airsoft, all that kind of stuff, even these .43 caliber doesn't knock my target out of the target holder there, the trap. So these .68s took it right out. So anyways, let's get on with the accuracy portion of this test. I've got my paper set up 30 feet down range, the target that is. I've got 5 rounds in here. I've got a bunch of other magazines. We're going to try and put 10 rounds in, so I'm going to have to do a magazine change. I just don't think 5 is quite enough. My last test I did with the VP9, I knocked the cardboard out of my target. So we're just going to go cardboardless, so that hopefully these rounds just kind of rip through the paper and do a little bit less, you know, cause as much trauma of knocking things around down there. I might have to go reset up the paper. We'll just see. Hopefully everything goes good. Let's see what we can do here. Eesh. Okay, and that is a dud on the 6th shot. Wasn't really counting. Okay. See, they do come out, and as I mentioned already, pretty easy. So you got to factor that in with these rubber balls. Paintballs, again, don't really do that too much, if at all. Okay, let's just get this last 5 shots done. Okay, I did say it might happen. Right? I wasn't lying. Let's put that back up and see if we can finish this off. Wow, okay. Yeah, well, why not? We got, I think, 3 more shots to do. I'm pretty impressed so far. Fairly tight grouping, actually. I think I've got 2 more rounds. 2 or 3. We'll find out. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. We're done. Got some rubber balls on the floor here. And yeah, I mean, they really hit hard, as you can see. The paper's just getting rocked, right? It looks like we got 1 up here, 1 down here. Most of them actually pretty close to the bullseye. We have 1 over here. It might have been more, but it looks like at least 3 to 4 hit here, maybe more. 1 up there, 1 down there. I don't know exactly where they all hit, but I hit the target every time. This target is like a 8x11 sheet of paper. So that gives you an idea. If you were shooting somebody at 30 feet out, aiming for their torso, you'd hit them every time. If you're aiming for their head, you'd probably hit them almost every time. When I was doing the outside shooting, I found it pretty easy to shoot. It was quite accurate. I was hitting everything I was aiming at pretty much right on, right in the middle. So the targets are set up nice out of the box. I do like these yellow sights, or sorry, white sights. They look really good. The trigger sort of clicks at first as you rotate it, and then it sort of, that's the first rotation part. You hear it click, and then after that, there's very short take up and medium release, and then you release the internal hammer because there's no external hammer. So it shoots pretty good. You can actually shoot it pretty fast, and I would say the trigger's not too bad at all. All right, so again, check out the links in the description if you're interested in buying it over at replicairguns.ca for Canada, replicairguns.us for the US, where we have air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out the main blog for more information about these products and pictures and written posts over at replicairguns.com. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.